Hi everyone, it's Carolyn Moore from the Modern Widows Club, and it is July 2018, and I am filming here on July 4th. So I wish everyone a happy 4th of July, and I'm filming from the Adirondacks, the upstate New York, in a small town called Keene Valley. And I'm up here actually with a friend of mine who is a remarried widow, and she invited me here last year after she lost her son, and I came and was here just to cook, and it was just a beautiful experience, and it's a whole different experience being here a year later. But we have a new topic, and it is called Be Adventurous, and what that means is adding venture into your life. And what I can tell you is that so many of you, I see that happening, online, how much venture. But I also see a lot of women who close down, during holidays and times where we are celebrating freedom and the sparks that we all have inside and around us. And it's very easy to sort of fall into, being angry and anxious and unworthy during times like this. But what I want to do today is really inspire you to think in a different way, a way that will free you to be able to be everything really that you can. And I believe that you can be. And I see happen hundreds and thousands of times with ladies in widowhood. It's happened with me, and it's happened with so many. And so it is available, for you to be able to tap into. So, really being adventurous is about finding places outside of ourselves where we can connect. And that could mean something as simple as going on a different walk, a different grocery store, something that just shifts on a slight way for you in your life. It's surprising to me the amount that is out there for us to connect into while we're rebuilding our lives that can be just sort of simple. But what I also see is that how we actually prevent a lot of that ourselves. I did it myself. I mean, I fall into that still. Even today, I'll shut down instead of connecting. And I know that when you connect with other people, that it really is actually it's a safe place to open yourself. And it's interesting because I've gone and traveled, around alone and with friends. And what I found is that I really enjoy discovering what piques my interest. And that is something we all can do. And you probably have found things that you're surprised by, that you really liked. I think being up here kind of reminds me of a couple of different things, where I grew up in Arkansas, and it also reminds me of all my memories of going to Colorado. But Colorado, and those, have a lot of memories that here that I don't have. And so coming here frees me from a lot of those. It's like the feeling, but not all of the memories of being married and burying my husband and just trying to break out and be who I am, as a teen, all of those memories. Love those places, but also love finding new places like this. So that's what I hope for you this month. So in numerology, that I've been fascinated by this. We're actually July, the 72018 adds up to an 18, which adds 8 and 1 is a 9. So nines are actually a time where we reflect and we really look and appreciate what we have, and also, just kind of observing, that this month we can kind of look at that, because next month it's all about new beginnings. It's a 1. And so when we know that we're sort of in that phase, we can sort of respect and honor what is actually happening. And so that's one of the things that I wanted to tell you, is that this month is a lot about release. We see the fireworks and it's like this release is like needed right now. And so we see that, and we just allow that light to sort of just wash over us and see what we've really, and if we sit back and we really look at what we've accomplished, let's say in the last 9 months, it's probably a lot. And what I see is that women really they don't really praise themselves enough of what they've really gone through and accomplished. Even if it's been a short amount of time, even if it's been 18 years like me, I'm constantly going, wow, like you are constantly being curious. And I know that it's very easy to shut down, it's very easy to close down, and it's not who you are. It's not who you're meant to be to shine, and it's not meant to stay in anger and being anxious and unworthy. There is a phase of grief and bereavement where that does happen. We must honor that time. That's the natural grief response to losing that attachment to someone that you just dearly love and was a part of your identity. And now in widowhood, this is a stage where you're building a new identity. And so I'm here, and this community is here to help you discover what that is and fan that flicker of a light within you, and to create this roaring fire that we can all come and be a part of it. So I hope that, this month you find a way to inspire that inner light inside of you and fan that spark. It's interesting, when I was up here and I did this hand analysis, this woman is going to be at the Widow Empowerment event, and it's just fascinating looking at her thumbprints and her handprints and how they're so unique. They were formed when we were in the womb. And, I did this reading, and I found out that my index finger has a complete perfect circle, which this particular index finger means that that I'm destined for leadership, which it's no mystery that I'm the founder of Modern Widows Club. But what's funny is that a big part of this was talking about what school that you kind of have found yourself in. There's service, love, wisdom, and peace. And I actually fall into the service, love, and peace category. And so having this done, it was just really interesting because there's so much we have to discover about ourselves. And, when we connect with others, like in this case, we really gain this strength and this knowledge that we can use and apply in our life. And then we can, discover and open new doors and windows for ourselves. And I just love it. What was fascinating is there's a life lesson that she tells you. And then there's also, like what your destiny. And mine is definitely more in the school of being free. I freed myself from a lot of self-imposed, the self-shit talk, that we have in our head, and I've freed myself from that. Every morning I meditate and I affirm that I am here to fulfill a great purpose, and so are you. We all have one. And we don't know what that is a lot of times in widowhood because we thought we knew what our purpose was, and now life has shifted us in a direction we never chose. But what I do know is that you can now choose and act on those choices to take yourself out of isolation and instead put yourself into a great community by connecting with amazing others. And when you do that, you really, it's like plugging yourself into the socket. And so many of you are either talking or seeing this from either possibly being a member of Modern Widows Club, or you're at a Modern Widows Club meeting. And in that scenario, you are being infinitely supported. And for that, I'm so grateful, because this is something I did not have no way to really connect or find other widows. And I love that we have been able to create this together. And so, just wanted to sort of talk into that. And I'm hoping that my challenge to you this month is really to find a way that you can connect in ways that you may never have done before. And I want to hear about it. I want to hear about what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be anything big. Everything, even small, matters. So, I really do believe that you have a future that is actually rooting for you. And it's ready. It's waiting for you to show up and step into it. And I want to be a part of that, and everyone around you wants to be a part of that in this community. And so just know that that day is coming for you, and make sure you praise yourself for the amazing things that you are doing for you. So I want to go ahead and invite everybody to, in 1 month, I'll be standing on a stage in Orlando, Florida, for the Widow Empowerment event at the Ritz-Carlton. And we are going to have over 100 women there. Last year we had 107. And I really want whatever it takes for you to be there. The magic that happens in that room, it is just hard for me to even describe. When I talk to other ladies who were there, magic is the word that they constantly use. Life affirming, understanding what I'm doing well, what I need to work on. Every person at this event, from me to the guest speakers, to the vendors, to even the ladies in the room, even the volunteers, they are there to serve your highest good. We are here to help empower you to thrive in every area of your life. It is sort of like taking Modern Widows Club and packing it into an amazing 3-day event. And so the Widow Empowerment event is there for you. There's nothing else like it. And I want you to be there. If at all possible, please say yes, because I believe you're ready to go to that next level and open up to amazing, connecting to amazing others. And I loved what happened last year, and I love what's going to happen this year, and I want you to be a part of it. So go to widowempowermentevent.com and register. We have half-price rooms at the Ritz-Carlton for $149. It's only till July 9th. But the event is $297 for the 3 days, and it is jammed, packed, full of just amazingness. Oh my gosh, I just cannot wait. I can't wait to show you the surprises I have. If you've ever been to one of the events that I put on, you know that I like to surprise my ladies. So, not going to tell you what they are, but yes, I do want you, and if you can't come this year, come next year, but please come this year, because you will move the dial from any kind of distress to eustress, positive stress, and I want that for you now, because 1 year of your life, you could be in a different place. Let's make that happen, okay? You have the choice. You can act on this, and you can stop isolating yourself and be in this community. This is where you belong. This is where you can get everything you need in one amazing space and time. So please reach out to me if you have any questions on that. I hope you have an amazing July. Next month, I guess I'll be creating this video from the event. I just realized that. So I'm excited, and you'll be there with me. All of you will be there with me. Every minute that I am with MWC and this Widow Empowerment event, I'm thinking of you and everything I can possibly bring to reduce your struggle and to increase your thriving. So, love you so much. I'll talk to you and see you online. May God bless you. Bye.